bienvenue, welcome.
Welcome back. Grammy-nominated superstar Adam Lambert is captivating Broadway audiences in Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club. Here to tell us all about what's going on at the Kit Kat Club, please welcome the fabulous Adam Lambert. Honey, so this was your Broadway debut?
It was, yeah.
And your
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And you're debuting in Cabaret.
Yeah, a dream role.
How you doing? I was gonna ask you.
I mean, if I had a short list of parts, I mean, the MC in Cabaret is like a dream.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was so excited when they asked me to do it. I jumped at it. I was like, yes, absolutely. Without question, yeah.
No fear, just let's do it.
I was terrified, but like in the best way. You know,
Yeah.
I grew up doing theater. That's how
Yes.
I started. So it's been about 15 years since I've done a musical.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was a really nice thing to come back into a community of theater people, which I missed so much. Theater people are my people.
For those unfamiliar with the musical, it centers on nightclub performers during the Nazis' rise to power in Berlin. You're being praised online for your response to a few recent audience members after a significant scene in the show.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, the first act of the show is really fun and naughty and kind of like, you know, dirty humor, and it's a good time. When we get to Act 2, we talk about the reality of the Nazis coming into power and what that means for people that are alternative and other in a society that once embraced them and very quickly are vilifying them. So it's, you know, it's not that dissimilar to what we see going on in the world right now. The show is very relevant. It has been since the late 60s when it first came out, but right now in particular, it's eerie to be up there and to be talking about things that are happening again in our country.
Yeah.
One of the big themes of the show is antisemitism.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a scene in the musical where I sing a song to a gorilla.
Yes.
And I'm saying, it's called If You Could See Her.
Through My
And the
Eyes.
idea is to comment on the scene that happened previous to this song, which is with an older couple, one's Jewish, one's not, and talking about the challenges that they're up against being together in that society. And so it's satire. It's supposed to be like, yeah, we're back in the nightclub and we're doing a cute little number, but it's actually about a really dark, sad thing about how society sees people, and they make it into the gorilla being the Jewish person. So at the end of the song, I say, if you could see her through my eyes, she wouldn't look Jewish at all. And sometimes people in the audience, there are a few people here and there, they've had a few too many to drink during the intermission, they're not listening. And they're not getting the message of the show because the beginning is so permissive and fun and free. And sometimes it gets a laugh as if it were like a joke.
Yeah.
And there have been a few shows, one in particular where this person commented, and I stopped and I looked at the audience. I said, no. This isn't comedy. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Well, and on that, as you alluded to, you know, that we've seen LGBTQ rights being rolled back in real time in this country, and the play feels timely because of that. What's your message to people right now who are feeling just uneasy about the moment in history that we're in?
It's hard. This is hard. I mean, I think first and foremost, one of the things that I've been talking to friends about is like, you do have to protect your own mental health. You know, the doom scrolling on social media can get really taxing on your emotional well-being. It is scary right now. It's one thing after another. It's chaos. The best thing that we can do is build community.
Yep.
Be there for each other, especially people in the LGBTQ community and people that are our allies. You know, our community has always been really strong. We've gotten really strong over the years, making big changes. That doesn't have to change. You know, if we band together and we push back with unity and hope and love and, you know, hopefully take action.
You can see Adam through March as Emcee, but what's coming up for you next after you wrap this incredible run as Emcee?
I'm going to keep working on my own solo music. That's something that I've been doing for a long time, and yeah.
More Broadway?
And potentially more musical theater as well. I mean, I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, just let's do everything. Let's do as much as we can.
Yes.
I'm just so proud that I get to be visible in this time, and either I'm making my own music or I'm a part of Cabaret. The last 15 years since I was on TV with American Idol, so much has changed, mostly for the better. We're in a weird spot right now, but getting to be visible, getting to be a gay man, and also with Cabaret, I'm also Jewish, so there's a nice Venn diagram intersection there. Just getting to be visible and daring to be myself and to express myself, I hope it gives people encouragement and freedom to be who they are.
Yes.
That's the dream. Yeah.
Right. So, you're going to see Adam in Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the August Wilson Theater, now until March 30th.